We are at Thousand Trails Pine Country in Belvidere, Illinois.
And this is a campground review. Make sure you stayed at the end to find out what our favorite part was, and we're also going to check out the one-star reviews to see if they are confirmed or busted. Before we jump into that, please make sure to like and subscribe. Your like and subscriptions?
The like and subscriptions really help us out. You ring that bell.
That's right. All those wonderful things that help our channel grow, and it also tells us that you like this content so we can bring more of it to you.
This is a large campground with the transients assigned to the gravel parking lot at the front of the campground.
Cost for us was free because we're Thousand Trails members. However, for non-members, it would cost $89 a night. To be honest, if we had to pay this, well, in Mike's words,
I'd be very unhappy. Extremely unhappy.
I don't think that this is a good value for the cost of this campground.
Nope. Campground.
This is branded as a Thousand Trails campground, but only 12% of the sites are actually assigned for Thousand Trails members.
And those sites are definitely the less desirable sites. They're a little bit harder to navigate. Most of them are back-end sites, and they're just not great.
They're also the furthest from the amenities. We stayed in campsite number 14.
This campsite is a gravel back-end campsite that's almost as wide as it is long, so it really didn't fit our big rig that well. If we had wanted to put the patio down, which we're not only staying here one night, but if we did, we'd have to probably angle it diagonally to get the patio in and still have to park on the side of the trailer.
It is level from right to left, but it is definitely not level front to back. It does have a picnic table and a fire ring with a layover grill attachment, and they have a propane refill and dump station.
Wi-Fi is not available in the campground. It is, however, available at the clubhouse and is probably good enough to do emailing and Googling. Verizon Wireless, on the other hand, is available here, but it is not that great. It is only good enough for doing a couple of emails. We did set up our Starlink. We didn't really optimize it. It is good enough for streaming media though.
The noise level at this campground is surprisingly loud given the fact that we have roadside noise. Of course, we are at the front of the park where all the transients are, but we're really not that close to a major road. What the?
That is leaf blowing his permanent site. Amenities.
There were only 3 bathhouses for this entire large campground facility.
The one closest to the front near the transient sites and the one near the pool were recently renovated. Unfortunately, the one near the pool reeked of sewer and had some questionable stains.
Questionable stains? Don't say that. There were multiple dumpsters located throughout the park, and they were easily located. We did find a laundry room, even though it was not located on the map.
It was located inside the clubhouse, which unfortunately is not open 24 hours a day. And there were signs in the laundromat that warned of washing whites due to the high iron content.
They had 2 washers and 2 dryers, and it was $1.75 for each cycle.
They do require cash, but there is a change machine located in the clubhouse. We did not try it though.
The light wasn't on, so I assume it works. They have a large pool and a playground for small children. Other facilities include basketball, volleyball, tetherball, horseshoes, and shuffleboard. Inside the clubhouse, they also have pool, foosball, and tabletop shuffleboard. Dog friendliness.
While they allow dogs in the campground, there are no dog pickup stations or off-leash dog walk areas. There is a lot of green space, but it is quite a distance from any of the camping areas. It's located between the loops of the camping areas. Camp store.
They have no camp store here. They do offer ice and firewood for sale, and they have a vending machine, but it is completely empty and looks like it's been a while since it's been in use. Camp staff interaction.
We had several interactions with the camp staff. The one who called us prior to check-in was very friendly and nice and gave us a lot of good information. However, the one at check-in seemed a little confused about how to direct us to our particular campsite. Now we're gonna bust or confirm those 1-star reviews we find on Google.
Beth Y writes, I did not stay. I have 3 small dogs and I was told there was a maximum of 2 allowed. Never been in a park that had a limit. Was never asked what kind of dogs they were.
This one, unfortunately, is confirmed. We checked on their website and it was not listed on the website, but in the rules when we checked in, it does specifically say you're only allowed to have 2 dogs. Nola R. writes, "We were not happy with this campground. The area we were assigned was just gravel, dusty sites, ugly. The site we were assigned was occupied. We were told a camper that was obviously permanent was in the wrong site, more likely an office error. Reassigned to a back-end, no change in price. Ugh. 1 star.
While we can't speak to the experience of getting reassigned, the sites listed for transient campers, the retail, or the 1,000 Trails are in a dusty, gravel, fairly unappealing area. So we're going to have to say, confirmed. Hattie N writes, all pull-through sites are in full sun and away from all the activities. All of the good sites are for people who have yearly contracts. 1 star.
While we wish we got one of the pull-through sites, confirmed that the pull-through sites are in full sun.
However, the second part of that, where the pull-through sites aren't close to the amenities, is firmly busted. Those are some of the closest sites to the amenities.
Yeah, only about 150 feet away. Hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Quinn May N writes, oh yeah, this place is great. Great if you want to be eaten alive by mosquitoes. We now know to never come back again. The mosquitoes suck. 1 star.
While we may have to wait until tomorrow to confirm or bust this myth, we have walked all around this campground and so far not a single mosquito bite, which is a little surprising because mosquitoes see me and they say, buffet! So, for now at least, we're gonna have to say it's busted. Now we're gonna get to the part of this review where we talk about the things we didn't like as well as the things we did. We'll start off with the negative and end on a positive note. So what are the cons for this campsite besides the noise that you may or may not be able to hear currently going on?
Well, I'm saying that I'm a little upset, I'd say really upset about the number of sites available for 1,000 Trails members. A lot of 1,000 Trails, you can choose your own site when you get here, and that has its positives and negatives, but there's only freaking 28 sites to this place, so even if you did get to choose them, they're all in the front, and the ones that are here are mixed in with more annual campers. It doesn't feel very welcoming to me at all.
So mine was also the fact that the sites are so close together and they're not very appealing sites. Plus, there are tons and tons of rules. I mean, not only these, but there were rules in the bathroom, there were rules in the pool house, there were rules in the laundry room. Everywhere we went, we saw rules. And again, guys, just keep in mind, we're only here for 24 hours and we're rule-following people. So it was just quite a bit to take in a short amount of time. Yeah. So those are my biggest negatives.
I don't know if you can hear this or not, but this is outside our RV at 9:30 at night. They're having a concert and you can hear the noise all the way inside our RV. This is the live music they've got going on. And I know it's the weekend, but I would never expect to have this kind of noise in an RV park after 9 o'clock at night. So this is my new biggest con of this RV park, is how loud it is. Because we want to go to bed and we're going to have to turn on white noise to try to drown this out.
Now let's move on to the positives. What was your favorite part about being here?
The roads are fairly easy to navigate getting into the campground. There's a couple of tight turns to get out of the campground, but
we'll worry about that tomorrow. That's a tomorrow problem.
That's a tomorrow problem.
That's your positive?
Yep.
Okay, my positive was it is a part of the 1,000 Trails Club, and so therefore we are staying here for free. That's about all I got for this one. But if you'd like to see some of our other campground reviews or some of the places we've really enjoyed staying, make sure to check out our campground list here. And also make sure to check out our vlog where we talk about the fun activities we do. Go over here.
Maybe not here though.
Thanks for watching.